Wonderful Radio with your host, Genty.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
We don't have to have fast food workers. We don't have to have people who work shit jobs. We don't have to. We just need to figure out how to restructure society so everybody somehow or another plays a part, has something to contribute, has something to share. I mean, that's what a real society is supposed to be like. I give you some coconuts, you give me some fish. You know, we make a deal, and you do it back and forth and left and right. And when there's nothing to contribute, then you start looking, the president needs to give us jobs. We need jobs. So instead of something to contribute, you just find something to do with your time. And then it becomes about doing that more than it becomes about finding something to contribute. So society gets wrapped around becoming a part of a machine. Society, instead of becoming a bunch of individuals that are expressing themselves in unique ways, and everybody sort of borrows and shares and sells this and you sell that, and we all sort of figure out how we can contribute in a society, we got sidetracked and diverted into these boxes that they call companies and corporations, and we got stuck into these containers. They go cubicles or offices, and we got forced into this system. So our time, instead of it being invested in making pottery or fixing cars or doing something where you have a passion or you have some sort of a connection to, instead of that, you've sold your life to sit in a box and work for a machine, an uncaring machine that demands productivity. It doesn't understand you. It doesn't want to understand you. It has a bunch of very strict things in order to keep the humor at a minimum in the office, just in case one of you fuckheads says some stupid sex jokes that gets them sued and they have to give somebody $1 million. So get it together, and this is your life now. No natural behavior. Everybody's wearing clothes they don't want to wear. Everybody's showing up and doing something they don't want to do. They have no connection to. That's the problem with our society. And then what's the reward for all this stuff? Go home, get a big TV. Go home, you're going to get a shiny belt buckle. You're going to get a nice purse. You're going to wear shoes that you couldn't afford last week. You're going to get that dream car. And every week we're chasing down this new object. And every week we're trying to fill this hole in this sad shadow of a life that we've been left with after work. That you work 8 to whatever the hours a day plus commuting, and then you're like this. And that's your life. That's your real fucking life. All that other stuff is not your life anymore. All that other stuff is work. And most of us have committed to that. I know you've been there before, and I've been there before. And we understand that it's a trap because we got out of it. But for the people that are in it, a lot of times they don't even understand it's a trap. They just think it's a good job. They think they got dental. I'm doing really good. I got my own parking spots, got my name on it. And you're just a piece of a heartless, shitty machine that makes money.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Per Radio. I'm your dear host, Genty. Twitter, Instagram at Genty523. Here we are, back for another exciting episode. I am on fire. I heard that quote this morning. I got an alert. I don't know why I signed up for YouTube alerts, but every time YouTube thinks it's a video I should watch, it beeps my phone. And so at 5 a.m. this morning, I got a... I said, what now? What now? But I went to go check it, and it was a site that took an excerpt from Joe Rogan's podcast, which I am a fan of. And it was something that really struck a chord with me, that little 3 minutes about how everyone plays a part in society. We all have something to contribute to the narrative of life. Now, my thinking is, it is up to you to decide what part you want to play in society. What part do you want to contribute to this thing called life? Are you going to be a negative Nancy? Are you going to be a sensitive Sally? Or are you going to say, no, I want to attack life like Rambopra. I want to contribute to society the best way I know how. Positive attitude, take life head on, despite eating a bunch of shit sandwiches every day at work, all week, or you come home and fight with your wife, or you come home and you fight with your boyfriend, or you're having drama at work, and you just don't see a point to any of it anymore. No! You're gonna slip and move and throw life a big uppercut and say, nope, fuck that. I got a plan, and I'm gonna spin this my way. I'm gonna look to build. I'm gonna look to invest in me and invest in others who share the same vision as I do and want to contribute good things to society, who want to build a better life for themselves. And I just thought about how I interact with certain individuals in my life. Particularly, I can't say where, but I'm thinking you can guess. And I see it on a lot of their faces, how they're just another brick in the wall. They're just a gear in the machine, and they can't see a way out of it, and they're just going through the motions, and they're unhappy. And you can tell by how unhappy they are when they express themselves. You simply ask them a question and they take it as an insult. You question their opinion and they go, I'm a Republican, or I'm a lefty, I'm a liberal. Oh, God. Hey, newsflash. You're a right-wing conservative? You're a left liberal? You're a left wing? Well, guess what? Both wings are connected to the bird. And in order for the bird to fly, he needs both left and right wings, or else he's going to crash, or else he's not going to go anywhere. Don't you see, people? We all have to contribute to the narrative. We all have to stop and think for ourselves and go, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm going through the motions. Negative Nancy, sensitive Sally, woe is me, this and this isn't happening. No, stop it. You want something done, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. What are you going to do to make a difference, to change your thinking, your way of approach? The same negative things keep happening to you and you keep going, why me? Why me? I know, I've been there. And it took a lot of self-help books. It's been a year of me listening to various podcasts, literally a year to the day since I got my fancy smancy new phone after my old phone took a crap on me. Got a fancy smancy new phone, and I decided, let me give this podcasting thing a try. Let me listen. It can't be any better than my old faithful Stern. But I was wrong. I took a chance, and I was proven wrong. And boy, oh boy, am I glad I was proven wrong, because then it inspired me to start my own podcast, my own creative way of thinking. I used to be stuck in the machine, another brick in the wall, thinking, oh, here we go. This is that. This is this way because of this. And I'm fighting with my girlfriend. Or my relationship's not working out. Or I'm not going to get a promotion at work. Or this guy's like this because they don't like me. Nah. Blech. God. Read so many books. Listened to a lot of hours of podcasts in a year, and I've come to tell you, people, that it's all bullshit. You're in a situation because that's where you choose to be. If you don't like that situation, then stand the fuck up and get out of there. Create a way out of that situation. And if there are absolutely no ways out, change how you think about it. Because at the end of the day, you're in control. You're driving the bus. You've got the keys. You control your freaking destiny. Don't let any other negative Nancy or sensitive Sally tell you otherwise. Tell them, fuck off. Rainbow said, I'm in charge. You're in charge of your freaking life. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I know it took a lot. It took me a solid 3-4 years to really figure it out for myself. I really hit rock bottom. I was suicidal. I was going through the motions at my work because my relationship was failing. And when my relationship was good, I wasn't paying attention at work. So it's like, there has to be a balance. You have to create a balance at life. And you have to know when to pour a certain amount of energy into this and how much you can handle and say enough is enough. And I know that I've reached a point where, you know what? I don't really care what you're doing. I got my own thing going on. If you want to go over there and be negative, cool. I used to sit around and stir and stew with that negativity, but now I don't have time for it. I've got to go and train. And if I can't get to the regular gym, I'm trying to think about how I can go get my kickboxing on, whether if it's at my kickboxing gym or whether it's at home. I've got little doggy mouths and kitty mouths to feed. That's what I'm thinking about. I've got a family to get back to. I'm thinking about, man, how can I improve myself daily? How can I help other people improve themselves? So as I'm learning to better manage my time wisely, I'm realizing that I don't have time for the bullshit. And so if somebody's giving me bullshit like, oh, Rambo, bro, I really want to lose weight, or Rambo, bro, I really want to change my life, but X, Y, and Z is happening. Get up out of my face with them excuses, dog. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for it. Honestly, I don't. I just don't have time for it. And neither should you. It's a waste of your time creating excuses. Stop it. Just fucking stop it. Stop putting yourself in a box, thinking this restricted way of thinking. Case in point, and I am a victim of this own thing. I have put myself in a box many times. I love box. Rambo loves the box. But I have put myself in a box. Case in point, this whole transgender thing. God, so many people blowing me up, telling me a bunch of crap. I don't like this, or you should stay how you are. I like Jen. Well, I got a news flash for you. I am Jen. Nothing's going to change. So stop getting all riled up. Stop ignoring my texts, thinking I've got trans cooties, or stop thinking that I'm forcing some way of life on you. Stop. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look, at the end of the day, I am still me. And I am going to take myself out of that trans box. I am going to take myself at that gay box. And I'm just going to be Jen. I'm going to be the Jen who loves box. I'm going to be the Jen who loves fit birds at the gym. I'm going to be the Jen who loves to go to the club and talk to the ladies. I will say that. But other than that, I'm just going to be me. I'm not going to let this trans garbage hang me up. You know, if I throw myself in that box, I've constantly got to be on the defense and constantly got to justify why I say this and that. I had some dude on Twitter, Bob from Fuckville, USA, tell me that I have a mental disorder, thinking that I'm trans and there's only 2 genders. There is only 2 genders, and how could you be trans? God. Well, Bob in Fuckville, I got news for you, man. It's my life, and I'm just going to be Jen. Okay? At the end of the day, Jen will be Jen, doing what Jen does, which is make people laugh, inspire people to do things, inspire people to pick up weights, inspire my homie who lost 100 pounds in a year. He was knocking on death's door, and I said, dude, you're gonna die, man. Dude, do you want to see your kids grow up? That's the Jen that I know. That's the Jen that you know. And that's the Jen that runs Rambo Radio. Inspiring people. Having a good laugh. That is what I do know. Anything else is secondary. So if you want to get technical, okay, we can talk about the trans thing. But most people don't. It bothers them. It really bothers them. So this is what I will say. Jen is just going to be Jen. Okay? We don't have to go into the deep waters of Jen. Just know that Jen is Rambo, bruh, who loves to make you laugh and have a good time. And fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the bullshit, the negative garbage, the gear in the machine, another brick in the wall, the punch in, punch out, go to your job, not pay attention to what people are telling you because you're just checked out. You're emotionally checked out. You're exhausted. Nah, we don't like any of that stuff. We want to have a good time. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. As you well know, I meet my quota at least falling asleep at the wheel twice, at least twice, if not 3 times a week. So, without being said, I don't know how many more of these episodes I got in me, but since I'm here, let's just have a good time and party. Don't be all upset about trans this, gay that, black, white this, Korean that, Japanese you, Chinese me. God. Everybody's just so hung up with all these fucking boxes they gotta check. Let's just live, people. Let's enjoy our lives. Things don't have to be that way. Let's get it out of the old way of thinking and jump to the new. The new way of thinking, or a suggested new way of thinking, is be your own machine. Be on your own quest to live the life that you want to live and the life that you deserve. Stop letting the man tell you what to think and what to feel. Just because you vote this way means you got to do this. Nah, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Be who you want to be. Live your life as you want to live it. And get the life that you deserve for you and not anybody else. Not because your granddad says you got to live this way, or your nan, or your auntie, or your mom, or your dad. The life that you wish to have. And I will take those words myself. I live the life that I want to live. I like to tell you guys about it. I like to tell you about girls who suffer from the yeast infections and guys who come and get the natural Viagra because they want a bunch of boners all the time. That's the life I live, and I get a kick out of it. I love hearing about these crazy stories, these problems that people have, and their approach to it. Some people are nervous, and that's natural. I understand that. Other people are just not ashamed. No shame in their game. 90 years old, coming to get the natural Viagra pills. God bless you, sir. God bless you, Fred. 90-year-old Fred. Fred's not his real name, but we'll just say Fred for the conversation. 90-year-old Fred loves boning ladies at the senior home. He comes in and he gets his little natural Viagra pills, and he has a good old time. Fred is enjoying his life. Be like Fred. Enjoy your life. Bone away at the senior home. But make sure you use protection, you nasties. All y'all spreading the STDs is crazy. Stop it. Some people were not clear about the music playing in episode 25, and that simply was me playing the music every time we jumped on the AJ hype train. The AJ hype train was him telling me that I can't grow my own fruits and veggies in my yard because the government's gonna arrest me. What the fuck? What are you saying, my dude? That is crazy talk. So I figured once we hyped all aboard on the AJ hype train, I thought we would add some music to it. It sounded funny when I was listening to it in editing, so I thought I would just have the music. Sorry if y'all didn't understand that, particularly AJ. Hello, my dude. Oh, God. I'm sure next time we jump on the AJ hype train, there will be music again as well. So, and that is that. So, jumping right in to UFC. This week, speaking of UFC, I should just say MMA in general. Friday, we've got Bellator 186 Ryan Bader versus Linton Vessel. Bader for the win. He is the champ. I believe he beats Vessel and no problem. My second pick, Miss Cleo pick, would be Phil Davis versus Leo Light. Phil Davis, superior wrestling, in my opinion, almost beat Bader. So I presume that if he wins that fight, he will get his rematch against Bader. So Phil Davis, Ryan Bader are your Bellator picks. Go bet now. Bet. UFC 184. Clock. Oh, God. Why did I fuck that up? UFC 217. We've got GSP versus Bisping. I know these two have families, but I secretly wish for a double fatality during this fight. I just could give two fucks about these two fighting. Bisping is kind of entertaining. This could go either way. It's not going to rock the boat with me. It's not the fight I want to see. I believe the true MMA fans, the true balls deep, hardcore MMA fans want to see Bisping versus Whitaker. I know Robert Whitaker has a bum knee right now, so he's just waiting for that to heal, and then he will be back in the octagon, ready to beat up Michael Bisping. But in the meantime, they've thrown out this GSP Bisping fight, which I could give two fucks. Okay, so the quick backstory is initially GSP wanted a fight. In my opinion, I feel like Bisping is a tune-up fight for GSP. GSP magically let it slip out, Freudian slip, that he would not keep the belt if he beat Bisping, that he would vacate the belt. So what is the point of this fight? Initially, it was supposed to be Tyron Woodley versus GSP, but Tyron Woodley put the nail in that coffin when he fought like shit once again, second or third boring fight in a row, where he fought like shit against Damian Maia, and so that pissed off Uncle Dana, and he pulled the Woodley GSP fight and threw in Bisping, his dear friend Bisping, in place of Woodley. Garbage fight, because at the end of the day, GSP wants this fight as a tune-up for Bisping to then go on and fight Woodley. What the fuck? What are we doing? God. UFC, please go back to the rankings. I'm so sick of these shitty super fights. Stop it. Just stop it. Why aren't you giving the title shots to people who have worked their ass off? Who have deserved the ranking that they have. Now, I understand that there's a special circumstance for Bisping. I get it. I totally understand Whitaker's hurt. So you got to put somebody in there. You can't put Romero in there because Whitaker beat Romero, so that wouldn't make any sense to just give it to Bisping. But God, can't have somebody else fight instead? Why is Bisping fighting? It just doesn't make any sense. He's also potentially talked about retiring, so this might be the last fight for Bisping. We'll see how this goes. Might not even make it to fight Whitaker if he loses that belt. But if he keeps the belt, then he'll probably fight Whitaker and then call it a day, win or lose. Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw. Again, these two. I'm actually, you know what? Initially, it was a double fatality as well because I cannot stand either one of these. I am a team Dominic Cruz, team Alpha Fails. I do not like them. But TJ is just such a big fat snake. I really need Cody to destroy this man. It's very important. Very important that Cody destroys TJ. Just the way that he left that team. He swore up and down that he wasn't leaving the team, and then they filmed the Ultimate Fighter scene with Faber, season with Faber and Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor somehow, like the clairvoyant that he is, this is why I love Conor McGregor, is he calls it like he sees it, and he predicted that TJ would be leaving Alpha Male, and that everybody got so upset. Alpha Male got so upset. No, TJ would never leave. TJ's like, I'm not leaving. Bullshit. Conor McGregor saw right through the bullshit, and shortly after the filming, TJ said he was leaving the team after he told Faber he wasn't. So that caused a lot of disruption, and Cody is out for revenge for Team Alpha Male. TJ says they knew about it, or TJ says that they shouldn't be so upset about it, that it's just business. I don't know. All I know is TJ seems like a snake. So snakes get got, if you feel me. So put all your money on Cody. And let's hope TJ loses. Now, Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Rose Namajunas. Interesting fight. Jędrzejczyk is the champ. She's had over 80 Muay Thai fights, something crazy. And then she's defended the belt at least 5-8 times, at least. Against Thug Rose, I truly believe that it is Miss Cleo is taking a stand. And in UFC 217, Thug Rose will get the decision over Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That is just my thinking. I just feel like if Thug Rose shows up, if the true Thug Rose shows up to the fight with the flying armbar, Joanna's in trouble. If the Thug Rose that shows up that is not sure, the one that lost to Carla Esparza, then there is no win, because she did lose to Carla Esparza, but then Carla Esparza got straight destroyed by Joanna. Just shattered everything about Carla Esparza. She just destroyed. She beat that face up so bad. She was looking like Frankenstein after the fight was over. My God. She went from looking like Chun-Li in Street Fighter to freaking Blanca. On principle, Joanna Jędrzejczyk should win this fight. But if you want to take a stand and join Miss Cleo, Thug Rose for the win. We got Wonder Boy versus Jorge Masvidal. I believe Wonder Boy's awkward karate stance will destroy Jorge Masvidal. So, check and see. Jorge Masvidal might have a shot. He's got some legit jiu-jitsu. But overall, I just think that karate stance is a beast. That awkward karate stance. And lastly, we've got Johnny Hendricks versus Costa. God. Johnny Hendricks, do yourself a favor. I don't care if you move back to Craig Jackson's, the best gym in the world. It's over, man. It's over, Johnny. Dude, seriously, with all of the issues with the weight cutting and not taking the fight seriously, and he had Mike Dolce, and he wasn't making weight, and because he wasn't listening to him and he fired Mike Dolce, honestly, dude, it's over, man. Just go back to your steakhouse and your potatoes, because it ain't going to happen. Costa is a knockout artist. He is going to knock the brakes. He's going to beat the brakes off of Johnny Hendricks. Hendricks will not know what happened to him, honestly. I just don't see it. Speaking of knocking the brakes off somebody, training the other day, get my spar on at the gimnasio, for all my Spanish speakers, and I took a kick to the body. And it wasn't just any kick. I took a good shot. I took a good solid hit from the instructor. And this kick was so hard. I don't even think it was just hard. I think it was just a placement. It hit me so hard that it gave me the sensation of vomiting, but I didn't have anything in my stomach. He kicked me and it went, then I went, and then nothing came out. My body wanted to vomit and I couldn't throw up. Oh my God. It was the craziest feeling. I just felt all of my energy go from my gut down to my feet and then spring back up to my brain and then go back to my stomach. And my stomach was like, we want to throw up, but there's nothing here. Nothing happened. I was just like, oh my God. That was just, but the whole time I was having to keep a straight face. Because, when you fight, you never let them see you sweat. You never show the pain. But as soon as the fight was over, I couldn't even go and sit down. I was like, no, stand up. Because if you sit down, you're not going to get back up. Oh my God, I was dying, y'all. It was hilarious. I cannot tell you guys. You just had to have been there to see this kick. It was just like slow-mo hitting my Patty McFatty belly. Just God damn it. I was like oh Oh, God. But champions never die. We keep coming forward. Oh, my God. Shortly after that shot to the body, I think I took a spin kick to the head. And I didn't even see it coming. But it literally gave my head the double head bounce, you know, when you almost get that knockout, the knockout eyes. But God bless headgear. I mean, just, it's a curse and a blessing at the same time. I believe I would have seen the spin kick coming. The headgear blocks your peripheral vision, so I feel like it almost makes it worse because then you don't see the kick coming. You go to block it with your hand, and then a quarter of that block or that vision, you see the hip move, but then you can't really because the headgear. And I wish I didn't have to wear headgear. God damn it. I hate headgear so much, but supposedly it's supposed to save me from brain damage. God, I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many street fights I've had where I've let people punch me in the face first. I used to punch myself in the head. When I would make mistakes, I used to punch myself in the head really hard. Really, really hard. Like the room would fucking spin. That's probably why I can't remember anybody's names half the time. Or sometimes I get lost on the way home. But the whole thing is, I hate headgear. God damn it. I just don't know why I have to wear it. But I kind of have an idea. I guess you're supposed to protect your brain. I don't know. Sounds like a whole lot of hodgepodge to me. But yes, I used to punch myself in the head when I would make mistakes. About 10 years ago, that was a nasty habit I had. I'd make a mistake and I'd be like, oh, fuck. Hadouken. Or Shoryuken. I would just annihilate my own brain. Just, God, how stupid is that? You make a mistake, so you punch yourself in the head. I would still make the mistake. And then now I'm destroying my brain at the same time. People ask me why I don't do drugs. It's because I've already damaged my brain enough from punching myself in the head. God, punching my own self in my head. God, what a dum-dum. Punch myself now. No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm learning. If I make a mistake, just write it down. Don't do that anymore. Oh, God. It's so easy. It's just that easy. Just write it down. It's real easy. If you write it down, you won't make that mistake again. Or maybe you won't make it so much. Rather than getting punched in the head and then punching yourself in the head so hard that the room spins and you don't remember. And then you make the mistake again. God. You have to get punched. And it's just a vicious cycle. I wish I was smart then. God, why do I have to do that? Why do we have to do dumb stuff to learn, to realize that we don't need to do it? Let me know. Get at me at GenT523. Instagram, Twitter. Why do we have to make dumb mistakes to learn as we get older that we don't need to do that? Older and wiser, I guess. You live and learn. Fuck. Speaking of living and learning, sorry, Los Doyers. The Dodgers took a big fat L. How does it feel? That's it. I'll stop rubbing it in. Good series overall, but I had to get out my childhood blanket and comforter. You know the one I'm talking about, all you baseball fans out there, the blue one that even Jason Alexander had in Seinfeld as an adult in his home. That big blue comforter with the baseball teams on it. I have it. And I'm sure some of you hardcore baseball fans, if you love baseball back in the 80s and 90s, you definitely had this bedspread and comforter. You definitely had this bedspread and comforter. And I'm going to post it on Instagram. It's my lucky baseball bedspread and comforter. I had to get it out because I said, I got to put the hex on the Dodgers. I got to let them know that this is Angel Town. And we're some jealous, we're some salty motherfucking angels. Oh, congrats to the Astros. I liked your team for a week, so thank you for getting the job done. Now let's go Halos. I know y'all out there love to bone as much as I do, but the problem is, I gotta tell you, maybe we're boning a little too much, and I'll tell you why. The most STD-ridden states, the results are in. And the number 3 state with the most occurrences for chlamydia, for gonorrhea, for HPV. You got the clap, she got the clap, we got the clap, it got the clap. Louisiana. Oh my God. Y'all are boning so much you forget to use protection, you filthies. What the F? Number 2. We got the clap. She got the clap. We got the clap. You got the clap. Miss MISS ISS IPPI. You dirty peepees, Mississippi! God damn it! Y'all are boning, you filthies! Just boning so much you don't have time to clean up and you just spreading filthies everywhere. Oh, God. Blech. Oh. And the number 1 most STD-ridden state is... We got the clap, she got the clap, he got the clap, you got the clap. Alaska? Oh, why? I was actually planning on traveling there. I figured, okay, Alaska, the last frontier, meaning the last frontier of hottest babes alive, have to be in Alaska. What the F? And y'all are filled with STDs. God damn it, y'all. Please, go to the doctor. Get some goddamn antibiotics, you filthy animals. Why don't you clean up when you're boning? Hello? If you go to pee and your junk is green, you got the nasties. Hello, ladies. If you got little dingleberries hanging from your vag, you got the nasties. God. Oh, that's just so foul. Please, for the love of God, go get tested, goddammit. This ain't hard. If you're boning all the time, do yourself a favor and the person next to you and that person and the person after them. Go get tested. This shit ain't hard. It's real easy. Just go get some freaking blood work done. Shows that you're not a filthy animal. And if you are, get some freaking medicine and take care of that shiz. Don't just keep boning with your green colored junk. Ugh. Don't be a nasty lady with the dingleberries hanging off the vag with the genital warts. Ugh. Oh my God. Stop it. Be an adult. Be a good, productive member of society. Be a decent human being and go get tested. As I mentioned in this podcast about being optimistic and not being a negative Nancy, I need help, y'all. I need some fucking motivation. I'm dying out here. These freaking chicks. I'm so tired of talking to these chicks who are really dudes. They are dudes pretending to be chicks on the dating app. God. How pathetic. Don't you want to date my dude? I want to date too. But I don't want to date you, bro. I'm trying to date that lady. The picture of the lady that you put up on there that's not real. What are you doing to me, man? What are we going to do? Okay, so we have this conversation. Hey, I'm Rambopra. I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, the AAA of love. Let's meet up for coffee. And you're like, oh, hey. Hey, I'm a guy pretending to be a lady trying to talk to you to get a date to see if you'll send me nudes and stuff. No, I just want to meet for coffee. Oh, why aren't you going to send me nudes? What? Dude, what the So let's say we meet. What the fuck? Are you going to be like wearing a wig and be like, I'm a lady. I'm a lady. What the fuck, man? I mean, where is this going? You're wasting both of our times. Both of us are trying to bone. Don't you get it? So why don't you go spend the energy that you're putting in pretending to be a lady to trying to get gay ladies to bone you and just go get straight ladies to bone you? Or if you're a dude who's trying to bone other dudes, why don't you just go be a dude who tries to bone other dudes over there? Why are you clogging up the lane? Why are you blocking my street? Why are you blocking my exit, man? I'm trying to get off here. I'm trying to talk to the ladies who are ladies. Does that make sense? Can we please? Let's work together as a team, for crying out loud. We're both trying to bone chicks. We're both, or maybe you're trying to bone dudes. But God damn it, it's not helpful when you're on the web while you're on the interwebs pretending to be a lady trying to talk to gay ladies. God, stop it. Stop it. I seriously just, so much of it. I just want you guys who do this to understand that you're now doing this so much that you're getting all the real ladies off the dating app, and now it's just a bunch of dudes pretending to be girls trying to talk to each other, and now you're like talking to each other, so then it's like two dudes pretending to be ladies who are really dudes. You're all trying to send each other dick pics. God damn it. Stop it. All y'all are being fakes online. Stop it. Stop it. I can't stand that shit. No, but in all seriousness, it's just kind of discouraging. Some days are better than others. Don't ask why. But some days are better than others. There are other days where I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to be a part of this online dating thing anymore. But because of just my scheduling and the lack of time and where I live, I am an hour and 30 minutes without traffic outside of LA. What the fuck? An hour and 30 minutes minimum. If there is traffic, it will take me 3 hours to get to LA sometimes. So I don't exactly think that that is productive, driving 3 hours for a date that potentially might not even work out. So it's just easier to make a connection, generally speaking, online. But if all of these connections are fake, what the fuck? Even that's going to be a waste of my time. So it's just like, I'm praying to the gods. I'm praying that it's like some hottie with the body at the gym. I'm sitting there pumping iron. And then she sees me. And then the AAA of love swoops in and tows her away. And we're done. The end. Happy ending. End of story. I realize when I go to the gym, I look like an absolute prick. I notice. And that's only because I see guys eye raping me. What the fuck, man? I'm the maddest looking chick in there and you're eye raping me. I know you see the donkey booty, but please understand, I'm not on your team. I'm not on your team, motherfucker. So when you freaking eye rape me, that is the gayest shit, dude. Don't do it, man. Come on, bro. It's just weird, man. God. It's even worse when I get approached. Every now and then I just get approached and I just give the like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you lost? No, bro. This is a dead-end street. Oh, my God. Back up. No, back up. I try to give him the eye like, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I was at the gym today, and I fucking hate going at night. This is the exact reason why I hate going at night. I hate going between the hours of 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. That is the fucking prime time where you got literally 90% of these people at the gym. These are guys and girls. 90% of them playing games in there. almost all of them sitting there talking on a bench, not working out. They're on their phone. They're watching a fucking movie on their iPad. Or they're talking to their homies. Or they're trying to pick up chicks. I literally, today, I waited an hour for a bench. An hour. I just needed to do 5 lifts on a bench. 5 by 5. 75% of my power. That is all I needed to do to finish my fucking workout and go home. And I waited an hour. I went through my entire regimen. And this motherfucker, there were no benches taken. All of the benches were taken. Everybody had switched out and I just couldn't make it in time to get over there because somebody would swoop in. But this guy was on the same bench for the hour doing 80 fucking exercises. And I'm just like, dude, gym etiquette. Do your one exercise and get the fuck out of here. Jog off. Seriously. Guy was doing all of the wrong. He was doing no bench exercises at the bench. The fuck? Excuse you, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to take your little bootay off the bench because it's not even on it. Get the fuck out of here. You're standing over the bench doing bent over rows. Then you're standing over it backwards doing reverse rows. Go in the corner and do rows like a real person, a real gym person does. This guy was doing bent over rows, overhead presses while he was squatted over the bench. He never actually used the bench other than to sit down and rest on it. And the whole time I'm watching him, I'm like, God damn it. I'm ready to blow a gasket. I said, okay. 10 minutes into my exercise, I'm like, I need that fucking bench. All right, okay, all right. Fine, I'll be patient. Go do some other exercise. Go look over again. My dude's still there. Still doing that. Oh, God. Fuck, that's another thing. You make fucking weird-ass noises in the gym. Shame on you. Everybody's looking at you, just so you know. 30 minutes in. Still over there. 40 minutes in. Okay, I've got just a few more exercises. Just need to go get the bench. 50 minutes in. Hey, I hate to do this, buddy, but how many exercises you got? I've got 8. I'm doing a circuit on the bench, so it's gonna be a while. Bro, can I work in with you? Nah, because I don't really take breaks, so I just transition to the next exercise after another. So just give me a few minutes and I'll be done. Oh, okay, because it's been a fucking hour. An hour. Oh, my God. Y'all, I was ready to go full Rambopa mode on this guy. Oof. Eventually, I had to abandon the bench. No, I actually went on to do another exercise that would work the same muscle. I wanted to do the bench, but I couldn't. I physically could not do it. There were not enough benches, and particularly the dude doing 80 fucking exercises on it was there for an hour. Okay, so I went in the sauna. For another 30 minutes after that situation. Came out. My dude was done exercising with the bench, but he was eating steamed chicken and steamed rice and vegetables on the bench. He had not left the bench in an hour and a half. The fuck? Dude, gym fucking etiquette. Do your exercises and get the fuck on. You want to sit in your car like the real gym rats do, like myself, and eat? Do it. Go ahead. Or wait till your ass gets home. But to sit there at the gym and eat on the bench, prime time, when you know people are fucking standing there wanting to use it, jog off, you prick. God damn it. Oh, I was heated. I never like to go between the hours of 6 and 9. It is just the worst fucking time. So speaking of social hour, I'm in the mirror. I'm doing my squats, of course, because somebody else has occupied all of the squat areas because they're just busy as fuck, not squatting, talking, doing whatever the fuck they're doing, not exercising. So I need to get my work on it and get the fuck out of there. And I went over to the mirror, which I hate doing because then I know everybody's looking in the mirror, the creepers. So I start doing my squats, and out of the corner of my eye, I just feel like somebody's fucking eye raping me. And I look over and I see it's this big, fucking muscly, beastly looking fanny pack black dude, straight from the Congo, looking at me. He's like, oh, look at that donkey booty, just like from the Congo, just like I remember. This is a shitty African accent. Hey, I can make fun of Africans, all right? I am African, god damn it. Just not that African. Ugh. And that's another story I'll get to in a minute. Just fucking... There is such a difference between American Africans and straight off the boat Africa. Excuse me. Do you know where the weights are? Yeah, in the gym. All around us. Oh, okay, thank you. Do you come here often? Yeah, dude, I come here often. What is your name? It's Jen. Oh, okay. My name is Vicky. My American name is Vicky. I will tell you my other name, but it is very long, and we do not have time for this conversation. Want to go get a coffee? No, bro. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. I gotta get back to doing my squats here. I sure you do. Got to get back to your squats. You need help? Let me know. I'll be over in the corner. Ricky. This motherfucker, Ricky. Do me a favor, Pretty Ricky. Hey, I'm not on your team, bro. Sorry. If anything, I'm gonna steal your bitch. How about that, Ricky? How about that, Ricky Bobby? God, it was just fucking weird, and I just look over in the corner, and he's like fucking looking at me. I'm like, oh my god, dude, stop! This is so gay right now. God, when dudes check me out, it's just so gay. Don't do it, man. God, it's just the worst. I just can't stand it. So, yes, like I mentioned, one of my lovely customers of the week this week was an African lady. Comes up to me asking for freaking travel-sized alcohol in a vitamin store. What the fuck? Like, we sell vitamins and we got produce. Like, get it together, lady. Excuse me. Do you have the brandy? I need the brandy. Travel size. I get on the airplane to Mozambique. No, we don't sell that. We don't sell. What you mean you don't sell alcohol? Well, we do sell alcohol. We have wine and we have beer, but no hard alcohol, no brandy, no. What about? Do you have brandy in travel size? No, you don't have to repeat it. I just told you we don't carry it. What you mean? You not listening? Well, I come from have travel size brandy for the airplane. The stewardess charged me too much money, so I want to find to buy myself and drink and take on airplane. No, ma'am, we don't have that here. Well, I spoke to the doctor and they say that I should not drink anymore. Okay. Well, you see, my eyes, they are yellow. They want to fix it. They say too much alcohol. Yeah, if your eyes are fucking yellow, then you shouldn't drink anymore, lady. What the fuck? Oh my god. So I literally was just trying to get away from her, and she freaking finds me again. She goes, listen, I am going to leave, but when I come back later, you have my brandy for my train. You have my brandy for my plane trip. Okay? I go back to get some lunch, and I come back with money to buy a brandy, travel size, for the airplane to my trip back home to Mozambique. I'm like, okay. Have a nice day. What the fuck? Dude, I just don't understand it. It's just some weird thing like fresh off the boat, or as I call it, fob. Fresh off the boat blacks. They just don't take no for an answer. They're just like, no. This is unacceptable. No. You will get what I want. There's another one that buys freaking vitamins, and every time he wants this particular vitamin, I said, we don't have. No. Let me talk to your boss. I want to talk to your boss. And then my boss didn't even fucking understand him. So then he has to come and get me. And I'm like, oh, you're coming to get me because I'm black? What the fuck, dude? I don't speak that kind of African. I speak, hey, man, totally awesome, tubular. I'm fucking Spicoli. I'm not Mbolo over here. I'm not Mbappe. I don't know this fucking dude. Like, what? Because we have the same color? Like, this my brother? I'm supposed to talk like this to him? Sir, do you know where to find this vitamin you're looking for? Like, what the fuck, dude? Honestly. Listen, I'm proud to be an American. Look at my man to me and I barely stand up. I love this earth. Look, all right, I've got to go. I'm sure I've offended plenty of Afrikans for one day. All you Mbolos, all you Mbappes, all you Francis Ngannous and Czech Congos, please don't beat down my door. I love y'all. Okay, I just like making fun of y'all. No, seriously. It's all in the name of jokes. Don't be all crazy. Don't get offended. Don't come knocking down my door with your fucking spears and fucking trying to tie me down and fucking put plates in my lip and put rings around my neck and stretch out my neck and shit. God damn it. I've said every offensive thing to African culture I could possibly find. Don't worry, kids. If you haven't seen me before, I am is black, so I can say that. Okay, so don't try and check me, boo. All right? I love the blacks because I am the blacks. Okay? Stop right there. Don't be all like, oh, Red Bopra, I'm PC. This ain't your PC kind of show. This is Rambopra. This is for the cool kids. The hey, man, tubular, awesome, gnarly, that kind of show. Cool kids only show. No sensitive Sallys. No negative Nancys. Urban Assault Radio. Science. Oh boy, here we go. Science is on the verge of creating a drug to burn fat and build muscle, just like exercise. This is great, folks. For those of you who hate exercising and going to the gym and eating right, science has created a pill that will do all that for you, which I think is stupid, and here's why. Science is on the verge of creating a pill that will help you burn fat and build muscle just like exercise. But what they don't tell you is the side effects. And the side effects are cancer. Hey, guess what happens when you exercise, people, and eat right? You don't get the cancer. You don't get the diabetes. You don't get the high cholesterol. You don't have all of the problems you have when you get out there and do it the old-fashioned way. Come on, people. Let's get fit or die trying. But definitely, you don't want this nasty-ass pill. Apparently, it's going to help you burn fat and build muscle without exercising. But goddamn, it's going to give you the cancer faster than you ever could before. So what's the choice? It's real simple. Exercise, people. There's no substitute. No substitute. No substitute for you. No substitute. No substitute for you. No substitute. No substitute. No substitute for you. No substitute. No substitute for you. Man, speaking of healthy stuff, turns out they've done a study at Harvard University and they figured the world's greatest breakfast, the most healthiest breakfast you can have. Get this. Okay, listen up. Turn up your radios if you're still listening. If you cannot make any other breakfast, this is the breakfast you should have. Ready? Plain yogurt with berries and oatmeal or oats with flax seeds or chia seeds. Kaboom! Here's why. The berries offer you some fiber as well as some good sugar, and the yogurt is high protein, and the oats with the flax seeds or the chia seeds offer you good fiber as well, which keeps your muscles fueled for the day or keeps you fueled until lunch, keeps your body full, and regulates your digestion and your blood sugar. So people, if you don't eat anything else for breakfast, do yourselves a favor and freaking eat this yogurt berry oat combo. It will do wonders for your life. In Japan, a place with a shockingly low crime rate, with some of the friendliest people ever who do not commit crimes. Turns out a man has been arrested after he dismembered 9 corpses and left them all around his apartment in Tokyo. Takahiro Shirayashi, 27 years old, allegedly confessed to killing his victims over a 2-month period by contacting them on Twitter. Oh, Twitter-san, come over for some yakisoba noodles, and I will cut off your body parts. Shirayashi is said to have sexually assaulted victims, 8 of them women and 1 man, and then would hack their limbs before sprinkling their flesh in the kitty litter and throwing some of the remains in the trash, while he kept the rest of the parts all over his apartment. 240 pieces of bone, heads, and limbs belonging to 9 people were found inside coolers and toolboxes in his apartment in Zambia, a suburb of Zambia. Zamba, Tokyo, Japan. 2 heads found in the fridge. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Why are you killing people? You gotta understand. Like, listen, you got all these cool car scenes, you got all these imports, you get to lower your car, you get to take it to the car show, you got all this bomb sushi over there, you've got Ryzen Fighting Championship. I just don't understand it. You've got Life by the Sea. Who wouldn't love to be Japanese? Japonesa. Man, come on, bro. All of the victims are in their 20s. Teens are in their 20s. Oh, man. For an area with a country with a considerably low crime rate. It's so weird when these disturbing things happen in there. The last incidents of crime that they had was in October when a 32-year-old father was arrested on suspicion of stabbing his daughter to death in October. Then in 1997, a 14-year-old schoolboy decapitated an 11-year-old boy and placed his head on the gate at the school. But other than that, the Japanese people have been cool. Super kawaii. That means super cool in Japanese. Damn. Man, can't you guys get all zenned out again? Stop killing yourselves. What's going on? But other than that, they've literally had 3 crimes in Japan. Murder. What the fuck? Oh, man, the Yakuza are that good, where they're just not finding the bodies. Because, damn, I'm pretty sure them people are killing people left and right. But other than that, must be a peaceful town in Japan. Tokyo, Japan. Holy shit. This lady is going off. This guy is attacking her, and she's tired of being sexually harassed. So to teach him a lesson, she pins him down on the street and takes her titties out and rubs them in his face. What the fuck? I'll teach you a lesson. Are these titties you want? You got a motherfucker. There she goes. Oh my, whoa. She's open hand slapping this dude, and she's rubbing her titties in his face. Oh my God. If that's not justice, I don't know what is. Oh my God. It's fucking crazy. Writer looking for love has her vaginal fluid turned into a perfume to attract men. What the fuck? This chick is spraying her vag juice all over herself to attract men, and she says it works. I don't believe this bitch for a second. Not 1 second. I believe this chick is attracting nothing but flies. Nasty vag juice spraying all over herself. Oh, you stick your finger down there and dab it on yourself as your natural perfume. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, this bitch, I swear. This shit is crazy. Oh. Oh. Says she's creating sweet-smelling scent of her vaginal secretion mixed with cedar rose fluid containing pheromones. And gets a response from the opposite sex. Oh, my God. Armed with her secret weapons, she tested out her new perfume by going on dates. On the first night, she met up with an old friend and shared a drunken kiss with him in the photo booth. Oh, girl, bye. He said, I can't help it. It's that scent you have. I'm calling bullshit. This lady's got a stanky vag, and she's making perfume, and she's trying to sell it and say it's her vaginal juices, and she knows that dudes will be attracted to her thinking that she's got vagina juices all over her, and it's a lie. She's probably stinky as fuck. She reapplied the perfume and went to McDonald's, aka McDowell's, where she said the cashier was nicer than normal. What the fuck? Oh, come on. People at McDonald's are thirsty as fuck. Of course they're trying to bone you. Food's cheap, and if they think a hot chick's in there with the smelly vagina juices all over, they're trying to bone. Oh my God. First of all, why are you trying to get dates at McDonald's, lady, with your vaginal perfume? That's just weird. Oh my God. She revealed that she was able to get several dates and has been asked out again. Oh my gosh, that's a load of bullshit. Get out of here, Daily Mail, with your garbage. And on that note, it is time for me to say goodbye. I hope you are entertained. Sorry I droned on so long. I just had to get it out, y'all. I need to let it out. Thank you for hanging in with me for over an hour of pure awesomeness or pure awesome shit from Rambo for Radio. And until next time, I've got to head to the store and get me some vagina perfume. Get the fuck out. Oh, this is so gross. Until next time, y'all. Love me or hate me. I'll fuck it up. God fucking damn it. Until next time, y'all. This is Rambo for Radio. I'm out.